Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Growing Guitar. We have ANEES So Long. Alright, so it's you to the Max YT YouTube, I believe. Wish for this song. I hope you will enjoy this, and for all you ANEES fans, congratulations, a great song here, So Long. So let's take a look at this one. We don't need any cape on this, alright, because we're gonna work a lot with bar chords only, actually. So yeah, let's dive right into this song. And I want to give you the full chords here for this song, so you can play this more of a string pattern. This is more based upon a picking pattern. I'm going to give you that later, but first the basics, the chords, all right? So let's start with the D sharp minor 7. So you play a bar here on the 6th fret. You bar all strings except for the last E string. You don't have to bar that one. So on the 6th fret, you bar 5 strings from the bottom up like this. And then you need to add 8th on D and 7th on B. So that's the sound. So that is the D sharp minor 7. Let's go over to the next chord, which is the G sharp minor. Okay, so this is a bar now on the 4th fret. You bar all strings there, and then you need to add 6 on A and 6 on D. All right, and then we have the C sharp chord. So what you do now is to just lower everything one string. That means you stay there with the bar finger on the 4th fret. You could stay with the full to bar all strings there. You don't have to bar the last E string. So only 5 strings is what you need to bar, and then you go down with the fingers as well there. So you land with the 6th fret on D string and 6th fret on the G. I go with the sus version here. So the real C sharp is also with the 6th fret on the B string. So have that in mind. If you do that, you could also use a second bar there to get all the 6 frets D, G, and B string with the second finger there. I use my ring finger to get the second bar there. So that is how you could work as well. That is the C sharp chord. Then over to the F sharp. Okay, so I play the bar now on the 2nd fret over all strings, and then you need to add 4th on A, 4th on D, and 3rd on G. And then we have a variation here of the A sharp chord. Okay, so that is a bar on the 1st fret. You don't have to bar the last E string here in the bass, just 5 strings from bottom up if you want. And then you have to add 3rd on G, 3rd on B, and 2nd on E. All right, so there you have the chord progression here from the beginning till the very end. That is how it goes. All right, now we have more of a picking pattern style going on. I'm going to give you that soon, but first I want to give you how to handle the full chords as they are with just the strumming. So for that, we need to learn a strumming pattern. So if you go back to the D sharp minor 7, we have a strumming pattern that goes with 2 different parts. One full round, both parts sounds like this. All right. So it's down, clap, down, down, clap, down. The first part will be the just down, clap part. So down, clap. That's it. So down, clap. That's part 1. And then it continues with part 2, which will be down, down, clap, down. So part 2 is 2 downs and then clap and down. So all right, so if you connect these 2 parts, it will be part 1, down, clap, and then down, down, clap, down. That is one strumming round. Couple of rounds to get the feeling here for the rhythm goes. All right. So you're gonna play D sharp minor 1 full round, then G sharp 1 full round, then C sharp 1 full round, then F sharp just part 1, down clap, and then the A sharp just part 1 as well, down clap. Okay, so that is 1 round. Let's play the strumming and chords. All right, 2 rounds there, and you could actually play like this from the beginning till the very end. But now let's dive a little bit more into the notes that they actually play here. He plays in this song here, so we want to highlight certain notes. So let's start all over again from the D sharp minor 7. You hold the chord as it is. You're gonna play like this. All right, so that is 6 on A, 6th fret on G string, 7th on B, then back to 6A, and then 7th on B. And then you have this transition note there on the 5th fret E string. We're going to release the chord and go into the next one. So that is the first part for the D minor 7, and then over to the G sharp minor. Here, I suggest that you only hold this bar here with this 6th fret added on the E string down below. That's what you need to hold, like this. Okay, so bar on 4th fret from the chord, and then the added 6th fret E string. Gonna play like this. Okay, so that is 4th fret on E, then 4th fret on G and B together, then 6th fret on E, then back to 4th on E in the bass, and then G and B string, the 4th fret together. So okay, then over to the C sharp chord. What you do here is to keep that bar there. I actually go with I don't lower it or so. I just keep a bar over all strings still from the G sharp chord. And instead of having the 6th fret on E string, I go over to get the 6th fret on G and B instead. All right, so this is the new grip. And you play like this. And a transition note there. So if we go back to this grip, you're gonna play 4th fret on A string, then 6th fret on G and B together, then 4th fret on E, the high E, and then back to 6th fret on G, B, play them together, and then you have the transition note on the 3rd fret E string in the bass. Okay, that's the C sharp part. And then you have the F sharp part. What you need to hold here is just this. Okay, you don't have to hold a full chord, just this. And that's a bar there on the 2nd fret over all strings still. And then you add the 3rd fret on the G string. And you're gonna play just like that. So that is 2nd fret on E. And then you pick the 3rd G, 2nd B, and 2nd E together. That's it for F sharp. And then you go over to the A sharp and follow the same pattern. You hold the chord as we learned it before, and you're gonna play. That is the first fret on A string. And then you're gonna pick the 3rd G, 3rd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E together. And that's it. All right, so slowly, one round of this melody type of playing goes like this. And the tempo. And so on. And that is pretty much how you handle ANEES song called So Long. All right, so two different ways of playing here, more of a chord and strumming, straight strumming pattern with that and all that. And then we have the actual song as it played in this one with the more note based kind of playing here, which play actual notes from the chords and get that certain melody to it. So hope you enjoyed it to the max, YT, and all the ANEES fans. Yeah, feel free to support me here in Growing Guitar and give me motivation to go on here, and also wish for future songs here for Wednesdays here. So thank you for watching, guys, and until next time, play tuned.